All right, so it is another beautiful day. We are out here to Rallycross. It is the first Rallycross since the trailer was stolen. So we've been on a hard hiatus since like May, so it's been over 4 months since I've gotten to go fast in the dirt. I was gonna do some stuff in the morning and then I woke up an hour late, so yeah, I didn't get a chance to film anything. But now we're finally done with the first set of runs, so it's finally time to actually go drive. So, gonna aim to try and hold down my little championship spot. Right now, my biggest challenge is going to be that Mike put a 2.5 block in his car from an STI. So in theory, he should make more power now. So that's going to be that means he's kind of up a tier. So we'll see. We'll see whether or not I can keep up. I still have some handling advantage stuff in the dirt, but who knows? It's kind of anyone's guess since a lot of stuff has changed. I've gotten rusty. He's made changes, but he's also gotten rusty. So, we'll find out. This time, that's better. Whoa. So yeah, the WRX is officially ready. All right, gonna set this launch control lower. All right. All right, we'll see what 5,000 does for us. All right, first gear for this entire first section, basically. Whoa, that was sloppy. Whoa! I see why people are going sideways here. Jeez, I didn't think it was that slippy now. That was terrible. So that wasn't awful, but okay, so I have no idea what I'm gonna do about that first corner, because it's even sharper than I thought it was after driving it. Like, holy crap, that's sharp. I think, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to try some crazy shit, because yeah, you know what, we're gonna send it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into that turn. We're gonna just chuck it the heck in. And then, we'll see how it goes. But, that's the first lap. First lap after 5 months, or after 4 months of hiatus, I'm not gonna complain about that. So that first run was definitely something. It was definitely something. I did not, it's really funny because I helped make this course, but I drove it in my truck and I didn't really take it with too much anger. And there's some hard spots. Like going into the hairpin, I didn't realize we put the gate so close to the hairpin itself. So the setup for it is like, you can't start going sideways early because you'll risk taking out the gate. But it means like, I'm either gonna have to, like I was saying in the onboard footage, I'm either gonna have to go like full send so it gets super silly, or I'm gonna have to dial it back a ton to get through there properly. So I'm going to keep watching what other people do, see if anybody else figures it out better than I did. But I think we're all going to be figuring out for this first lap. But overall, it's not too terrible. I have no idea what the time is. I will have to actually check and see. Live timing has been a bit of a butthole today. I know, because I'm the one who set it up. So yeah, either way, fun run, fun run.
Roll it up and you're good.
That was a lot better. Whoa! Don't know if I hit that cone. That was a little too, man, I'm all over the place. was a little bit tight here. No idea once again on times, because the live timing is definitely futsy for the second heat. So I'm gonna have to fix that at lunch. But when I'm fixing it, I can take a look at my times. And I will tell you what though, a lot of mistakes in that run. Like you saw, there was a little bit too much angle. I was getting a little too greedy with the speed, and I'm really using my car's grip as well as its power as a handy, it's a handy, or it's not a handicap to me. It's the other way around. As a crutch. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm using my car as a crutch too much. That needed to be way smoother and way more direct. So I think if I can clean up some of that sideways action, we should be on track to have a fast lap. But you know, at the end of the day in Rallycross, it's cumulative time. So if other people are running cleaner than me right now, which it seems some people may be, then it'll hurt me. But you know, like I said, we'll keep on watching and seeing how those times are today. All right, so goal is to flick it into corner into the hairpin. Just do something spicy, do stupid stuff with the clutch. We'll see if it works. That was bad. That's gonna cost me. That was tight here, but it's slow. That was a little better, but not quite what I wanted. I don't know if that was the magic or not. I wish I knew where I was slotting up, which is always the annoying thing. And all the competitors are dealing with this too, so I feel really bad. But like, I don't know if that was a good lap or not. I don't. Full stop. We'll have to find out. As soon as I go and check on live timing and stuff before I do lunch, I'll know. I'll know if that was okay. I don't think it was though, because I think I messed up too much at the beginning there, and I think that's going to cost me massively. So either way, we'll keep on seeing how things go. All right, so a little bit of bummer news. So right now, as it stands, live timing actually was working for my class. It was just not working for other classes. So I actually was able to look at my own times. So I've got to get that figured out once I get back to timing and control. But long story short is right now I am in fourth. With a 12-second penalty overall in just cones. And not just like I took out a wall of cones, right? Now, like I was apparently, so my first run, I took out one cone. My second run, I took out 3 cones at 3 different corners. And then my last run, I took out 2 cones. So I know that I didn't hit that many cones. There's a strong chance that it was just like my rooster tail that knocked down cones and I was just cutting it really, really tight. But long story short is at the end of the day, that's how the cookie crumbles. If a cone's down because of you and your car, it's down. So at best, if I can run the rest of my runs tidy, I was running like, second place times. Mike is still beating me out altogether. If I had actually run clean, I would still be like 2 or 3 seconds off of him. So long story short is he's a long off goal. Unless his car blows up, then I'm gonna not be able to catch him. I'm probably not gonna be able to catch Doug with that deficit. So at best, I can look at third for today if I clean things up and run tidy. So that's gonna be the goal. I'm gonna tone it back just a little bit, and hopefully it's clean and it goes well. But if not, the awesome thing is it's nice to have competition again. It is so nice to actually have like a target to chase versus just running a quick lap and going, oh, okay, I'm 6 seconds ahead of everybody. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to keep on having fun then. So, and it's good practice and it's a good challenge. So, seems like we actually built a fairly balanced course. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on doing fast stuff. Okay, that was a clean lap. That is how it's done. Well, it's not perfect. There's improvements, but that one actually felt clean. We'll have to see what the actual times have to say for it, though. Woo! All right, here we go. Let's do that again. Got a little handbrake action in there. Woo! I don't know if that one was as good, but it definitely wasn't bad, and I think it was clean. Whew, so just keep doing clean. One more clean run. Come on. So I don't have a lot of time before my next run, hence why the helmet is still on. But just as an update, so the changes to the course did make it a little bit faster that we had to make for safety reasons. But holy crap, I'm already, like, Doug's last lap was only like a second faster than his last one. Meanwhile, I went down to a 50 as my last lap. Like, I had a 52 and then a 50. So I changed some stuff and it worked. So I still don't know if it's enough to scoot me up. We'll have to see. This is my last run coming up, and then everyone else will start doing their last runs. But really hoping that this actually does work out to bot me back up to third. So, or yeah, no, it's going to be the third because I'm making up a 12-second deficit. So, yeah, but still, so much fun. All right, this should be the last one. I'm going to be a little down on power, not massively because it's hot. Intake temps are rising. But yeah, it should be I just have to repeat what I've been doing because apparently it's working. Messed it up. I was doing so well. Oh, that was bad. I don't know if this is going to be magic. Don't get frustrated. Keep it clean from here on out. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. That was okay. Not the best handbrake in the world. bet that that one is probably going to be another 52. It's not going to be a 15 because that start was not magic. Well, either way, that was a proper little send. Made a proper little redemption attempt. We'll see how it pays off. It all depends on how well the other guys go. But still, my God, I miss Rallycross so much. I miss it so much. So freaking fun. Alright, so I apologize that I'm not recording this at course. Unfortunately, downsides of being an event organizer is that you don't have a lot of time during the event to talk about things. But the good news is so I did manage to take third. By the most hilarious margin ever. So basically, I drove probably pretty angry because I ended up going from 56s and 7s like everyone else was to my last two runs were 50s. So if you guys don't know, in Rallycross, like it's big to find that much time on like a track, let alone to find it in like a Rallycross course. Apparently I was driving the car like a total pansy during the first heat, and I made up all of the time that I lost, almost. Mike was still a decent, so Mike still took first, because he was driving about that fast the entire event without the mistakes I made. Second heat, I had 2 clean runs and 1 dirty run, and that dirty run cost me second by... So a cone costs you 2 seconds in Rallycross. I hit a cone on one of my 50 runs. If I hadn't hit that cone, I would have taken second. I lost out to second overall by 0.1 seconds. Like, both me and Doug were absolutely laughing about that. But long story short is that she's still fast, folks. I just should have been... that's the downside about being off season for a while. Like, Mike was actually sending it from the get-go, even though he's been off of this just as long as I have. But now that I'm back into the swing of things, it's good to know that I didn't suddenly get super slow. That course was really challenging for me and my car, but like I said, you know, it's a podium. I'm never upset about a podium. Like, yeah, it could have been second, and yeah, if I'd done better, it could have been first. But hey, you know, it's still enough to get a sticker, which I still have to make. But, you know, it's enough to continue to get points for the season, and it as long as I keep driving the way that I did at that last event, I think we'll be good for another, you know, year-end MMA championship. Woo! Still hoping that we can go to nationals this year. We're still currently waitlisted, so we'll see whether or not we get to see how we slot up against the big boys. But for now, that was a pretty successful event. The car had no issues. After replacing the ball joints and wheel bearings, everything was rock solid, and the car just... she's just a good car. Anywho, I've got to go home and do family stuff now, so at the end of the day, that's a Rallycross for you. Look forward to doing more this year and hopefully continue more in the future, so yeah, we'll see.